And joining us now is Robert Almonte, former U.S. Marshal and retired Deputy Chief of the El Paso Police Department. Robert, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's wonderful to have you. So Cavalcante, now armed, does that change the nature of how law enforcement is putting resources behind this search effort?
Absolutely. It changes. It's a game changer. I mean, this guy was already desperate. He's dangerous. He's killed before. Now we know he has a weapon. He's armed and even more dangerous. In my opinion, this has become a shoot to kill situation. They can't take any chances. They see him, they need to shoot him and kill him on sight. This guy is extremely dangerous. He's not going to hesitate to use that weapon, not only on law enforcement officers, but he may be attempting to carjack someone and he could kill someone. So he's even more dangerous now. He's got a weapon. This has changed the game.
All right.
This is a shoot to kill situation.
Understood. So most of the information we have now is from residents who have spotted Cavalcante in the area. We know he's been contacting old co-workers, trying to gain help through those connections. Here's what police said about that. We'll listen and come back for a question.
I'm not going to comment on whatever assistance he may or may not have received. What I will tell you is that at this point, I believe he is beyond assistance, and he is in that perimeter, and we will actively hunt until we find him.
So, Robert, how much can police learn from the details of these encounters?
Well, we know for sure that he's making an effort to reach out to some of people that he's known in the past or worked with in the past. I think he's going to continue to do that. So I'm sure by this time, law enforcement agencies working this operation, this manhunt, have already looked into his contact, his associates, and probably doing surveillance at those locations. So, I mean, they're doing everything and anything. He's desperate. But I can assure you, all the law enforcement agencies involved in this manhunt, they're desperate, and their determination is unwavering.
Oh, we're certainly grateful for that. So NewsNation's Ashley Banfield had another former U.S. Marshal on her show last night to dig into Cavalcante's family business, which sources say could provide him with a lot of cash to survive on. Here's the clip.
He can do a lot with cash that won't leave a trail.
That's right. But my guess is that he didn't get that opportunity. Maybe if that was something that he was planning to do, I don't think he had that opportunity because he had access. Well, he had a van, and only because it ran out of gas did he abandon it. And so by that very nature, we know that he didn't have money to put into the gas tank.
So is that your take as well, that he may be more strapped for resources than we may think?
Yeah, without a doubt. I don't believe he has any cash right now. And the other thing is that if he were to get access to some cash, I really do believe that he's contained within that perimeter. So I don't think he's going to have an opportunity to use that cash. So I think at this point, it's just a matter of time.
And we have a map showing where law enforcement is looking right now. What would it take for officials to be able to narrow down this search area even more, in your view?
Well, I think what they're doing right now is exactly what they need to be doing. And they're working off of his last sighting. So there's no doubt in my mind that perimeter has shrunk. It has shrunk, and you got more law enforcement agency officers working that area. There's no doubt they're also bringing or have brought in K9 to track his scent. So there's just so many things that they're doing. They're doing the right thing. They just haven't had luck on their side. But that's going to change. And there's no doubt in my mind that this is going to come to an end one way or another.
So in the last 2 weeks, and more specifically the last 18 hours, everyone in this area has basically been on lockdown. How would you recommend they go about living their lives? What's the greatest danger to them right now?
Well, the greatest danger is if they let their guard down. Everybody in that area needs to lock their door, double lock their doors, lock their windows, and they need to remain vigilant. And they hear any noises outside in the yard, do not go out there to investigate these noises. Call the police and let them come out to investigate these noises.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.